Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back to Tarot Noir, and I am your intuitive tarot reader, Tarot D. And if you are new to the channel, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you click that notification bell so you will be notified when the next video is released. How are you guys doing? I hope everyone is well. But we're back with another video. And this one is for my Zeus Network fans, okay? My Zeus Network fans, this one is for you. The title today is Natalie, Nunn, and Curtis, okay? The situation has kind of blew up on IG. Allegedly, this video is for entertainment purposes only. Allegedly, there was a fling, an entanglement with Natalie, Nunn, and Curtis. And a lot of people kind of chimed in on the situation. She states, Natalie Nunn states in her IG that her and her husband was on a break and he was just the thing to do at the time. And apparently all the way up to 2024, she was still buying him stuff, sending him stuff, and the break is over and now she's back with her husband. Okay, that is what was said on her IG. She went off on Curtis. She threatened to have a lawsuit, alleged extortion, just a lot of different things. So we're going to turn to the cards today and we're going to see the validity of what she's saying in her version. Because for me, what gets me is that the whole time when people were saying that this was happening, I believed Rolly said that too, that was happening when she was fighting with Natalie. And that it always seemed for a little while during that time that is what was being thrown towards Natalie, as far as, you know, if they get into it, they release that her and Curtis had something going on. And I remember that she denied the claims the whole time. She said her and Jacob was fine and all this and all that. Then she comes on IG and confirms the situation, but her and her husband is back together. Okay, so let's go into the cards and see the validity of the story. Is Natalie Nunn telling the truth about this? Was it more than an entanglement? Did Jacob know? You know what I'm saying? She's saying that he did. That everything's good now, but everything was supposed to be good back then, and you come out and you confirm this stuff. So let's see what the cards got to say. 9 of Cups. Yes, 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 allegedly, yes. 8 of Pentacles. Wow. Look at the imagery. Wow. Natalie. 2 of Pentacles. Natalie. Alright. So we got the 9 of Cups. We see the lady with the tie in her hand. Almost... she has the man, she has the job, it's the 9 of Cups. It is the wish grantful card. Okay? Look at the imagery. The drinks, the cups, there's cups everywhere, designer outfits. Okay? It almost gives a Jezebelish type of vibe. This happened. This is a strong yes. The imagery says it all. Looks like she's in, someone's office because she has the tie in her hand. Drinks are flowing. She's having a good time. Her career is off. She wanted to have a good time. Yes, this did happen. And I think it was a little bit more than what she was saying. I don't think it was just an entanglement. I think it was more to that. It was more to that. She had fun doing what she was doing. Let's just put it that way. Okay, now we have the 8 of Pentacles. We have the man. This imagery is really, 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 really really vibrant here because we have the man, you know, making the pentacle, crafting his work, drawing. You would think in this photo that he would be drawing her. You would think you would see him drawing her if it was something that was a real love connection. No, he's drawing a pentacle. So to me, it signifies that Curtis was thinking about this was a money move. In his aspect, this was a money move. And as you see that she's looking, and it may seem that, you know, he's drawing her, she's looking kind of with her head tilted like, you're not drawing me, you're drawing more pentacles. But yet I'm posing here in front of you. So it lets me know that his aspect and his direction for this situation was to get his money up. This was a money grab situation. He's so focused on the pentacle, he's not even looking at her. I almost feel like there was no love connection. He just did it to get his career or whatever, his money up. The focus was the money. It was never her. Versus this card, the Nine of Cups. It was about power and the ability to do this type of stuff. But I also felt she felt like it could have been more. Somewhere the interest was lost here. But I really feel like Curtis was just in it for the money. It was nothing more, nothing less. It was strictly about money. And she's kind of tilted like, you see me standing here like it's not about that. It wasn't about that, okay? Then we have the outcoming card, the last card of this particular deck, the Two of Pentacles, with the lady holding two of the money, two pentacles in her hand, and kind of balancing the two, making choices, maybe a choice between Curtis and Jacob. Okay, we have a little ship right here, and then we have the big artillery ship on the side. That lets me know there's more structure on this side than there is this side. This little boat is like just floating all everywhere. This one has more control. So to me, it gives me this side being Jacob and this side being Curtis. And she's in the middle trying to figure out what she wants. Does she want to have fun, or does she want to be more in a structured relationship, structured marriage? And I feel like she had to battle that and try to figure out what she had to take a break to figure out if this marriage is what she really want to continue. Obviously, there are problems between her and Jacob, and that's what made me do this reading, because it's like you denied all of this and said that none of this happened, that you were happy with Jacob. So the truth is you wasn't, because if you were, you wouldn't have ventured out and did what you did. Two of Pentacles, making a choice, trying to figure out, trying to balance the two. It also gives me that she probably wasn't 100% truthful with Jacob. Just the way that she's why balance? If it was the absolute truth, why balance the two? You know what I mean? If it didn't happen, why try to toggle both? You said you were on a break, so why would you still be toggling if you were on a break? I don't know. It just gives me untruthfulness. And also, I look at the Two of Pentacles as a 50-50, because sometimes it is a 50-50. One coin on this hand, one coin on that. So it's a maybe he did not know. But she portrayed it as if he knew. I guess trying to not save her image, but the way she came out on IG, it was like you could tell like she didn't want to make that video. You could tell it was too for me animated. Like you could tell like she was kind of forced to address the situation. If it was her choice, all this stuff would have been on a hush hush, because that's what she's been doing. But, you know, that's the situation there. So let's go into the shadow cards for Miss Natalie Nunn. What is it about the situation that we don't know and what we don't understand here that makes this situation so unique? Ace of Wires. Yeah, definitely can see that. Supervisor of Honor, Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. Interesting. The Star. The Perception. Okay. This is what we don't know. What we don't know is somebody made her say something. I felt that way. I just got through talking about it. The Ace of Wires is about grasping the opportunity. Also, it can mean about, telling the truth or forcing my hand. She was forced to do that video. Okay? She was forced to do that video. She was put in a compromising position where she had to reveal it all and reveal the situation. What was shocking to me about it is that I was reading that Lemmy had something to say about it, which was very shocking in itself. And then he backs doors and says that Natalie doesn't own baddies. And totally comes down hard on Natalie. This is a male hand in the shadows. Puts her on blast. For someone who brought a show to you, I felt like that was very hypocritical of him to do that when he has his own situations. It's easy to harp on somebody else, like she's doing this, why are you doing this? Just really just going off. But if you look at it vice versa, you're going through some situations too with some of the baddies and Janisha. You know what I'm saying? So to me, I just felt like she was forced to address the situation. She didn't want to address the situation. But because the situations are so similar to each other, Lemmy and Natalie, it was easy to kind of throw her under the bus to save his own reputation and his own network. Because I thought he had more respect for her than that. But maybe what they're saying, because there's a lot of people that say that they work for Zeus Network, the treatment there isn't the greatest, and that someone did tell us that Lemmy talks to Natalie raw. So for him to come out and say what he said, crazy. We have the Queen of Swords. Is Natalie, to me, this is giving, you better give me my money or else I'll expose it all. This is Natalie's inner spirit right now. She's going to fight this situation. And I also feel like she's going to come for Lemmy too, for disrespect, for the way he went off on IG on her. You pay me more, I'm telling it all. You put me out there, I'm going to put you out there. Natalie has always been like that. If you do something to her, she will do something back to you. This is 2 out. One, you got your little situation here. You have the monitors hooked up. She's a supervisor. This is a queen suit, so she's very high up there, so she knows a lot. Lemmy, did you overstep your boundaries? Yes, it's his network. But I thought this was I thought y'all were cool. And I also feel like she might expose him for some stuff. She might say some things. We don't know. I really feel like this is gonna back. Something's gonna back. For somebody about to be exposed here. Something is about to really be exposed. She got her hand out, so she's definitely expecting more bans Oh, you gonna pay me for what you just did to me? That was sad. Okay, that was really, really sad. Star. We have the star card, renewal, rebirth. Of course, Natalie Nunn is the star when it comes down to baddies. She brought baddies where it was. Her in combination with Zeus Network, because they had the money for it. She just came up with the concept. Well, Blue came up with the concept. She took that and then ran with the concept. But she's a part of what baddies is today. Okay. I feel like she might be investing more in herself now. I have been noticing that she's been, really outsourcing like music and the lashes and the baddie blunts and all of this stuff. It's almost as if she knows the ship is going down. And also, the star represents renewal, rebirth, so she could feel like she's going to work it out with her husband and renew their marriage and try to fix what they lost. And maybe she, going through this process, she realized what she really has. We don't know Jacob like that. Jacob stays behind the scenes and stuff like that, and he hasn't even made a statement. You know what I'm saying? So we don't know how Jacob really is. He was on marriage boot camp with her, and that was a disaster. I don't know if that was acting or what, but it was a disaster. However, they have a child together, they have a marriage together, so maybe she's really trying to focus that and really say, hey, yeah, I went off the straight and narrow, and now I need to make it up and make it back with my husband. That happens in marriages. What she did is nothing more or no less than a married couple saying they're legally separated, and then they go off, do their own thing, and then they come back together realizing that what they really have. You know what I'm saying? And then some people work it out. Some people head straight to divorce. It's an absolute natural process when you go through the waves of marriage. It happens often. She's telling us that Jacob knew about it. I feel like he did not know everything. And then they dropped the clips. And who dropped everything? I think it started off with Stunner Girl saying something. But Stunner Girl wasn't the main girl who said something. Rolly Ben said it. Kashonda said it. No, not. I don't think she said it, but she made a comment like, "Oh, you're married," like, It was a lot of other people that said it on Zeus Network that was just like, oh, well, you're messing around with Curtis and da-da-da-da-da, and nobody, and she shot it down. No, I didn't do it. No, I would never do it. Then the photo with her in the airport, he, rolling her around in the airport. So something was actually there. But maybe she had to, like I said, drift off, experience, and come back. Seeking something that she thought she would be happy in, come to find out, he's doing all types of stuff, trying to extort her and all this other stuff, allegedly. But I do see a renewal. So I feel like she is not giving up on her marriage. Like, she's trying to work it out. Okay? That it happens. Not like this big, huge scandal, especially when more than one person from the Zeus Network, says that this is happening, and boom, man, the truth comes out. It was happening. So does that mean all the other gossips and stuff that they be saying about Zeus Network, like the allegations of Lemmy talking to Natalie Raw? Then he comes out on IG and really do it. So it's almost like everything that they deny at first is really actually happening. And shout out to Amon Wiggins, because he did a piece on this, on the situation with this. I love his commentary, love his channel. He made a great point. He said that someone may be ready to expose the Zeus Network and really tell it all. Is that person going to be Natalie? Is she going to make a bigger star of herself doing an expose? Because I know the way that video came out, Natalie felt disrespected. It's almost like, how dare he do that or say that, even though he is my boss. But you completely completely just really just, put it all on her, as if you were so embarrassed. But you got your own situations you got going on. She could be very disrespectful, and she could be the one that might expose Zeus Network for what it is, and she's gonna get paid for it too. Okay, let's go ahead and get into the what's the tea. What else? What is the tea? Look at that. Photo proof. Getting evidence. Y'all, 2024 is the year of the exposed, the year of the reckoning. Natalie has her own plan. She didn't like how this stuff went down at all, y'all. She's coming back with a situation. It also could represent the photo proof and the stuff that came out, but I feel like this is after that. I feel like this is beyond that. I feel like she got some stuff too. She didn't like that. Natalie, you can't chin check Natalie. Like, Natalie, you do something to Natalie, you're gonna get, something's gonna come for you. It's that. It's giving that. It's giving, I'm going to get you back, Lemmy. It's definitely giving that. Caught a case. Woo! If you did not look at my other Zeus Network reading, I talked about this in Animat in the situation with that situation. Caught a case of a situation. Right. Ooh, okay. We're just gonna stop right there. We're gonna stop right there. It's very evident that there is something here. Yes, you have money. Yes, you have these things. But if Natalie has some major proof on you, that can be the downfall of your network. It almost feels like she's going to bring you down to size by exposing the allegations. This has already happened with her. So I feel like this is not pertaining to that. We've already established that. This is for what's coming new. Photo proof, getting evidence, caught a case, this. And the one person that said all this was going on was Stunner. So what does that tell you? What does that tell y'all? Stunner is not done stunning. She's not done stunning. Yeah. This situation is definitely going to get worse. This is my conclusion on the situation. This did happen. It didn't work out between her and Curtis. She had to make a decision. Okay? She was forced to make that situation happen. She was forced to come out on IG and make a statement about it. And I feel like Lemmy kind of pressed her to do it. And then just to backdoor and say all the things that he said. Okay. With the photo proof that, that was coming out and the kisses and stuff like that. We do have the Queen of Swords. She is coming with revenge. Also, the Queen of Swords represent intellect and absolute truth. Exposure. But she has her hand out. Can Lemmy divert this? Yeah, with a high payout. Is he going to do the high payout? It just depends. She got her hand out. Oh, you want to do this and make me look like this? Okay. All right, we just gonna expose everything then. So we're gonna keep it locked on this. I feel like I agree with Armand Wiggins. I really feel like there is going to be an expose about the Zeus Network, and Natalie Nunn is going to be the power driving force behind that. And it might even prompt her after the situation. I would not be surprised if she went out and started her own network. Or maybe that's why she's doing all the extra hustling and the extra, you know what I'm saying? Doing the lashes, doing the baddie blunts and stuff. Maybe she sees, oh, this man, he doesn't respect me. Let me just go ahead and get my own network. Let me get to where I'm at, and then we're going to close that door with the expose. Or expose documentary. And she's going to get paid well for it. Because I bet you she knows some things about Lemmy and that network that nobody else knows. She's probably have covered up so many things. It is what it is. Okay? So if you guys like the video or want to comment on the video, tell me what y'all think. Do y'all think that, the question on this one, do you guys think that she was forced to do that IG? Or did she do this voluntarily? Did she do the IG live voluntarily? I felt like she didn't want to do it. But she had to do it to save her job. Okay? Let me know what you think in the comments. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the video. Thank you for tuning in to Tarot Noir. And I want to thank all my followers, supporters, and subscribers for supporting the channel. I truly appreciate it. And until next time, you guys have a wonderful day.